Hi everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. In today's video, we're gonna find out if the Skindinavia, the makeup finishing setting spray, the oil control version, is oily skin approved. I did test it out with liquid foundation and powder foundation, but before we get into the video, let's go ahead and read the benefits. This setting spray claims to prevent fading and color shifting while decreasing the appearance of pores, reducing shine, and absorbing oils for up to 16 hours. I tested this setting spray out for 2 days, and day 1 is my first impression with liquid foundation, so let's roll the tape. Okay, so I just finished putting on all of my makeup. I didn't put on my mascara just yet because I don't really like to set my face with a setting spray while I have mascara on. I do have hooded eyes, so if I were to spray my face, I would have lash prints on my eyelids, so I'll do that later. Really quickly, let's do a small test. Okay, that was not bad at all. That was actually a nice mist. Now I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and just press the setting spray into my makeup. All right, so my makeup is looking really nice so far. I do see that it has mattified my makeup. It doesn't feel drying or anything. And of course, it doesn't feel really hydrating. It just feels like my normal skin with my normal makeup on top. I don't see any white dots. I don't see any powder. And I don't see any foundation that has been lifted. I'm really liking this and I kind of have high hopes. So let's go ahead and do a close-up so that way you guys can see. Here's what my forehead is looking like. Here's what the left side is looking like, nice and matte. And then the right side, nice and matte. It's been 10 hours, so let's take a look at my face. I knew I had high hopes for a reason. My makeup is looking so good. Okay, so I do see the smallest bit of shine coming through, and it looks like, honestly, like on a regular day, it looks like I have been wearing my makeup just for maybe like 5 hours. But this is what my makeup is looking like after 10 hours. And I am just super impressed. This looks so good. It has been very rainy today. I went out to go grocery shopping, so I had a mask on. And my makeup is looking really nice. Like, I have zero complaints. And every time I looked in the mirror, I was like, I am super matte. And I was loving it. So let's go ahead and do a close-up really quick so that way you guys can see. I'm sorry, I cannot stop staring at myself in the mirror because I'm just kind of like, what the heck? Because with it being so misty and just me having like the mask on, I'd expect like something to happen. I do have the smallest bit of creasing in between my eyebrows. I do have like the smallest bit of creasing right here in this smile line, and then my usual creasing in between my lip and my chin. But really, other than that, this is looking so good. So, okay, now let's do a close-up so that way you guys can see. So here's what my forehead is looking like. Just a bit shiny. And then the left side of my face, now that the lights are turned down just a bit, I do see just a bit of oil on my nose, but really everything else looks really nice. And the exact same thing on the right side, just a bit of oil, but everything else looks so good. All right, so today is day 2, and I really wanted to put this setting spray to the test. So I'm wearing my most hydrating powder foundation. Normally by the end of the day, I am a grease ball whenever I wear this. So I want to test out just how well this will hold my oils with this super hydrating powder. So let's go ahead and spray my face. Now I'm just gonna press in the setting spray. Okay, so I did not expect the setting spray to emulsify any of this powder at all because this is just an oil-free setting spray that controls your oil. It is crazy mattifying. I didn't expect that. I just thought that I would really only use this for controlling my oils at the end of the day, but this is actually looking really nice. I was looking just a little bit powdery, which is to be expected because I wore nothing but powder, but this is looking really nice. Yeah, I'm really liking this. Let's go ahead and do a close-up so that way you guys can see. So here's what my forehead is looking like. It is not matte at all. It is not powdery. It actually has a natural finish. And the exact same thing on the left side. It has that natural finish, does not look drying, does not look powdery, and there was no foundation being lifted from the setting spray. It looks very beautiful. And the exact same thing on the right side. It's been 10 hours, so let's take a look at my face. Okay, so I am extremely impressed with this setting spray. Like, you guys have no idea. At the end of the day, wearing this powder foundation, I am a grease ball. And I'm gonna go ahead and insert just a picture or a video so that way you guys can see just how greasy, just how shiny I get with this foundation. But with this one, I do have just a little bit of oil, like just the smallest bit of oil in my T-zone, but everything else looks so good. I am shocked. I am actually super shocked. I do have a bit of creasing in between my eyebrows, and then I do have a smile line on the left side of my face, and I just have just a little bit, like the smallest bit of creasing on the right side of my smile lines, but everything else looks absolutely gorgeous. I am truly amazed. All right, so let's go ahead and do a close-up so that way you guys can see. Okay, so here's what my forehead is looking like. You can definitely see some oil coming through. And the left side of my face, oil definitely coming through on the nose area, but everything else is looking really nice. Like the cheek area is just looking very natural. And then of course the exact same thing on the right side. Okay, so before we get into my overall thoughts, I just wanted to let you guys know that Skindinavia did gift me some setting sprays of theirs, but I am not at all being paid to say anything. I don't have any affiliate links. I don't have any affiliation with this brand. They just sent it to me to try it out. And so here I am trying it out. Okay, anyway, now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's go into my overall thoughts. So I'm kind of surprised that I don't really hear much about this setting spray, let alone this brand in general, because this impressed the crap out of me. It literally did everything that it claims to do. Like, my foundation never faded, it never transferred. And of course, the one thing that I love that it does is it fills in your fine lines and your pores. Now, I noticed that more so with my powder foundation, not really my liquid foundation, which is kind of weird. I'm not exactly sure why that was, but I'm gonna keep playing around with it to make sure I get those same results. And of course, it controlled my oils, which is awesome. But there is one thing that I did forget to mention in my clips, and that's the fact that this setting spray will make you feel just a little bit dry, but it's never anything uncomfortable. So this setting spray is $29 for 4 ounces, which I know can be a bit pricey, but I honestly think that it's worth it. This thing is freaking amazing, and it has made its way into my makeup collection. Yeah, it's amazing. I definitely think that it's oily skin approved. Now, do let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried anything out from this brand, because they do primers, setting sprays, and then they have the makeup removing spray. So let me know down in the comments what you guys have tried, what you like, what you don't. And if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more content just like this.